How are you guys doing? We've got an update on the Forge of Light scam that a lot of people are assuming is going on, but with some effort, and I must give a big shout out to the Order 66 boys that are living in BDO. We've been able to get some information given to me from their hard-earned work. So let's get into today's video and talk about the Forge of Light. Hello everyone, yes, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos. Me, Mr. Sneaky, the one and only. And basically what we're talking about is a earlier video. You might have watched it. You guys have been talking about obviously the Forge of Light as well as the merits. Obviously there's arguments on both sides. I am reading all your comments and taking it in and getting new info across different boards too, from different perspectives, not just from my friend cluster as well. When we're going into the Forge of Light though, this is the one which is really important, right? Because as you guys know, we made that video showcasing the probability changes, right? So a lot of people are seeing that you've got that 0.6% on one artifact compared to before when you had the 0.909% across two different artifacts, right? And it's a really cool little change. People are obviously in uproar, but like I said, the guys over in Order 66, and I must give them a big shout out. So this is Keto for bringing me this information, and obviously Triff for doing all the simulations and doing all the calculations. These guys do rely in BDO now. So if you're wondering where they are, they're a BDO member. So shout out to BDO. You should thank your guys for finding this bit of info. And firstly, we'll go over the chart so you can see what the chart is, and then we're going to bring up and blow up the graphs and stuff, right? So Keto sends me a really nice comment here about the, obviously, YouTube video about the Forge of Light, and he said it's actually not nerfed, it's been buffed. And this is due to the fact that one artifact is there instead of two, which would mean even though you do have that increased chance of 0.9093%, in theory, you're dividing that by 2, meaning you got 0.45465% chance of getting technically the exact one artifact that you wanted, right? So if you were rolling the dice between the two, you were rolling a lower chance of getting that exact artifact. However, now with the choice wheel, you're actually choosing that one specific one, which is giving you a 0.6062% chance, which is in theory and technically is better on a singular one. Because technically, if we grabbed two of these and put it together, you would have over 1.2%, right? You'd have 1.212% basically on this, or 0.4%. Which is increased, right? It is increased. And what they did, which is a really good part, and this is all from Triff's hard work, so big shout out to Triff again. This is a simulation carried out, right? So obviously this isn't some concrete proof as of now, because obviously we don't have that much data to go from, apart from obviously the newer content creators making their big spin videos to kind of work from. But from the old system to the new system, you can kind of see the difference, right? And there is 3 different colors, which are really important. So you can see here on the left side is the unit count. On the bottom just showcases old and new. The blue one is the lucky pulls. So technically, in theory, if you're going to go through and you're lucky pulling, this is the amount of potential lucky pulls you are getting. When you go into the orange one, this is the Forge Pity, right? And then at the very bottom, you can see Classic Pity, right? So at the very bottom. So one thing you can learn from this graph is, the funny thing is, it has a lower threshold on that Classic Pity, meaning you have more chance on getting a lucky pull randomly than the old system. That's basically what this is suggesting. Even on the Forge Pity timers, you can see the Forge Pities are reduced, and because of the reduction of the new system, you assuming from the simulations that on a luckier side of things, you are going to be pulling more often. What does this mean? What does this mean for you and me, right? So going on to the next image, it does discuss about keys. So this is me just clarifying what this image was when I was reading it, and it was what it were. So Triff says it's about 40 keys less to obtain a maxed out artifact. So for a whale, for a big spender in theory, that wants to max out on the new artifact that might come into the game on Forge of Light, in average, they're saying through simulations it should be 40 less keys, which is cheaper than before. And when we go onto the big image now, so you can see what we've got for the simulations again, this is over 100,000 simulations done for both of these graphs and tests being done from the Order 66 crew here. The new system, it says the minimum is 33. So on average, they're saying on average, if you're lucky, if you're really, really lucky with your keys, you should get it with 33. And that's luckiness. So that might be a 1 in 50 players, maybe 1 in 100 players, right? Might get one lucky pull within 33 keys. However, to max it out guarantee, no matter what, it's going to be 1,239. When you compare that to the old system, you can see this is 1,269 for the max and 43 for the minimal. So everything has been shifted down, and you can see the new system of average pulls is 519 compared to the old system of 561, right? So you can see it definitely showcases, even though the percentages might look a bit skewed, even for myself, right? And I was definitely assuming wrong when we made that video, but the numbers stay different. Maybe it is easier for players to get their Forge of Light. I'm not going to say for the free-to-play players it is, but what the general premise and the general chat I've been hearing around is, even in the comment section on the earlier video, 270 keys. It sounds crazy, but 270 keys. If you're able to do that, you are guaranteed, no matter what, that reward of the artifact that you need, plus potentially some extra artifacts on the way there, which is kind of nice, I must admit, but you are going to be guaranteed to get that. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, right? This is a new update, obviously, on the situation to do with the Forge of Light. And again, big shout out to the BDO2/Order66 crew, Keto and Triv, for bringing this information to me. Otherwise, I won't be able to obviously provide it as evidence and provide an update on this. And obviously, if you've got any info on any other situations going on in Call of Dragons, hit me up with a DM. I might not reply to your DM, but if you send me good information and relevant information that can update any of my videos, I'm happy to do that, right? So I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky, guys. Peace out.